taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough
I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Today is the day we thanks and remember, give thanks and remember those who have went before us and those who died for our country. And thank you. Let's go ahead and put some hearts up in the chat for all the soldiers who gave their lives and all the soldiers who didn't necessarily give their life but risked it anyway. "616 Love, you are worked up." Oh gosh. You want to talk about triggered? I used my Just for Men today. Couldn't stand the black dye wearing off and gray shining through. So every now and then we got to put that Just for Men in there. So God bless you. Uncle Adelbert, we are still looking for you. POW, MIA, Korean War. So many didn't make it home, right? Oh, my bad. I got you. Let's see. Let me go back and find. Comment again, Alicia. Oh, thank you very much, Thumper. Thumper gifted 5 memberships. No, it was set to members only. And if it gets out of hand, I'll go right back in there and reset it. Hey, Not My Monkey, how are you? Oh, how was Top Gun? Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see if I got it here. There you go. I heard it was really good. I heard it was. Yeah, we got some some letters that go over here. These are the ones that are left that we haven't read yet. I honestly can't remember if we've read these or not. I think these are the ones we haven't read yet. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm going to read them here in a little bit. Tom Cruise is the original, right? The original Maverick. Yeah, Maverick. Got my Celtics background, my Celtics hat. Proud of my team, NBA Finals. I got some good news with my young basketball team. We have a couple kids wanting to play with us. One returning kid who's a phenomenal little player, and one kid who's highly recommended. I just asked about, and then they said, "Hey, we'd love to come and play." So, we got a couple tournaments left. We got one coming Saturday, and nationals in the near the end of June. Oh, is the nose here? Hello, Lisa. How are you? Did were they mean to you tonight, Lisa? I don't know. You didn't get to see anything. Um, BK shared one of my posts or something. I didn't even really look at it, but I noticed at the top of the thing where it said shared, he said, "Why are you so easily triggered?" or something like that. I'm not triggered. Somebody is, but I'm not. Somebody's pretty triggered. Yeah, it's not me. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't pay attention either. Um, the Dream Team, superpowers. You might remember that from back in the '80s, or maybe it might even been early '90s. Dusty Rhodes and Nikita Koloff. Y'all know Nikita's from Florida, right? Hope I didn't break anybody's heart right there. uh, but yeah, I'm. I'm not triggered. I've been triggered before, and I've been triggered by him before, but not anymore. I don't care. Now, what I thought was funny was one particular person um, commented on one of my videos or something, talking about how the reason why he listed her name as Amber Shale was not to dox her. But he says it's Ernie's sister, Amber. Well, he's only got one sister named Amber. And those videos of her perjuring herself on the witness stand are all over the place. And right before she hops up on the witness stand, the judge says, "Can you spell your name?" She spells it out for you. It's not Shell. So that don't hold weight. That don't hold water. That boat is sinking. It's just you know. I met Ivan and Nikita at Denny's here in Pennsylvania in the 1980s. That is cool. That is awesome. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if those really were her messages? Her her saying those things. He's not aging well, is he, Asia? He really isn't. Really isn't. It's not going well. Times are tough. When you live hard, you age hard. And that boy lives hard. Yeah, 616 Love was a little triggered earlier. Did anybody go to the cemetery today? Should have called me 616 Love, then we might have went to prison though. We'll get into these letters here in a minute. I want to I uploaded something earlier I wanted to play. I promised you I would play it tonight. So I searched it out, did a screen record, and uploaded it so I could play it for you. Let me go to my channel and see if I can find it. I'm terrible at YouTube, at finding videos and stuff. I'm just terrible at it. Well, there it is. It was pretty easy, actually. Huh. Easier than I thought. So I'm going to have to mute while I play this, or I think I'm, yeah. If I don't mute, there'll be an echo, and but I want you guys to listen to this. If you've never heard it, trigger warning. It is Shelby's recorded confession when I called him. Hey, Bama Truth Seeker. And recorded him confessing to the murder of Ronnie King. So I'm going to mute, and this takes just like 4 minutes or something. I'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Hello? Hey, bro. What's up, buddy? Buddy, I was kind of asleep, bro. You called me a minute ago. I woke up. Hi, buddy. Hey, you all right, brother? Hey, you still got them pennies? Yeah. All right, cool. And Mount City? Yeah, bring them, man. I'll buy them. What do you want for them? This gas money, Don. Hey. All right. So? Yeah. Hey, what time you gonna come down? I don't wait no while you get up, bed. You need to start calling. You want me to give him a holler? Yeah. He's hollering at you, so he got to get me. Hey, let me ask you a question. What's up? Between me and you, I heard he called me last night, after you guys left. He called me at 3 o'clock last night. Yeah. Did you tell him that you went up there and killed that dude? Yeah, he knows it. Through the shows and everything, you hear me? Yeah. The jury, they knows it. I told him, I said, I won't trust you right here. You think I can trust you? Yeah. You think I can't jump for him? Yeah, he's your brother, man. He won't do nothing. You know what? He loves you, man. All he does is talk about Shelby Lee, Hey, he told me last night, man. You hear me? At 3 o'clock. When I was fast to fucking sleep, you hear me? It's 3:40 something. He called me. And I was talking to him. And, man, he sounded like he really loves me. You know what? Yeah, he's worried about you, dude. He don't want you to kill nobody else, man. He don't, bro. He talks like he knows that guy, that King, man. Yeah. He did. He knew him. You hear me? Yeah. If you plan on taking him with you, man, is there any way you could do it and not kill nobody? Just like, rob them and tie them up or something and get out of there? That's what I told him. I said, I won't if you get the handcuffs for me. Yeah. If you get the handcuffs at the house before you get me. If you don't, I'm going to have to, you hear me? So if I get them handcuffs, then I can get some shit to tie them up with. You feel me? Bad sheets, look at the strips. Yeah. But if you don't get the handcuffs, then I took you a chance to tie them up. I never use that technique. Never use that technique. Is that what you used on Ronnie? I used it on my locks, bro. And zip ties, they was break them up. They broke six zip ties. You hear me? 6 of them. Ronnie King did? Yeah. They would break them left and right. I mean, big loads of duct tape, so he broke the whole fucking road. I don't see how he did it. 2 of them was doing so much. You hear me? Yeah. And I just looked. And he was getting off the ground when I come in there, and they was pumping shotgun on the corner. I just wanted to kick him right in the face. I said, you stupid son of a bitch. Then after that, I went looking for a hammer or something. You know what I'm saying? I could chill him real quiet with. Yeah. Then I started taking his mouth and his fucking nose and shit up. Then he just started fucking. That gremlin of his, bro. He was. I ain't never seen him like that strong, man. Well, he didn't really leave no choice but kill him, did he? He really did leave no choice. When he broke the last time, I said, I told you, motherfuckers. And I took a film over him, and he grabbed hold of me. When he grabbed hold of me, I went, oh, you hear me? Yeah, I mean, he would have killed you, I guess, if you wouldn't kill him. Goddamn right. They knew he was out. I'm going to say out front of me, but dude, he was planking that fucking shit, and I put it on him. I put a whole goddamn roll on him, Ronnie. A whole roll, bro. You hear me? Yeah. And he broke it like it wasn't nothing. Hey, Ernie's calling me, man. Let me get that, and I'll call you back. We'll set something up for later. All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
I'm muted. I said I was eating cashews. Sorry. I muted myself. Forgot. Told you I'm a rookie. I did. I forgot I was muted. I was talking too. I said, is there any doubt in your mind that Shelby Shell is guilty now? Any doubt whatsoever? Thank you, Mama C.
They wasn't no ice, baby. Sarah's going to get some more Mountain Dew.
It's cold anyway, ain't it?
Yeah. She's going to get some more Mountain Dew for Natalie and them. And I'm going to get a bag of ice, okay?
Okay.
And a cup of ice for myself.
Okay. Love you.
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's definitely understandable. I couldn't listen to my brother say that kind of stuff. Ernie told me today he's never heard that. And I believe him. I will tell you that if you'll remember at the very end when he said, so I grabbed the pillow and he grabbed my arm and said, I told you, MFer. The police, the investigators, nobody knew A, that there was a gunshot wound, and nobody knew B, that there was a pillow. Those two things nailed him. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. Out of curiosity, was there a motive or a random act? Little Dave, he was, the motive was robbery. He thought Ronnie King was rich. And what he ended up getting from him was a couple of guns that have never been found, and a couple of or a jar of pennies. That's what he ended up getting. Hello, United. So the man was murdered for nothing. And I wish I could go back on this DVD and not see the crime scene photos. Oh my God. The crime scene photos. The man's face, his mouth is covered with duct tape. His nose covered with duct tape. His eyes are left open. His glasses are melted to his face. And he has duct tape around his head. Nobody deserves that. Nobody. It's bad. It's disgusting. It's hard to look at. And there's other things too. But that's the most vile, disgusting part of it, in my opinion. But the entire body is just, for that man to get how did I gift memberships? Didn't mean to accept that membership. Oh, I don't know, Shane. Yeah, it blows me away that the people want to bring that back out and hurt the King family. It makes no sense, because that's their brother, their uncle. Some of these dumbasses are saying that Ronnie King's daughter was murdered, and because there was a lady with the last name King who was murdered year or two ago in Harlan. He didn't have any children, dumbasses. Benny sent me some text. Let's just go ahead and time this fool out. We'll block him if he says anything else semi out of the way. Let's see. We got some text from Benny. Benny says he's got a whole lot. He sent me the text messages between him and Amber. Benny, hope you're watching. I don't care what you got. Amber's a pathological liar, and who cares? Who cares? I'm going to sue her for defamation of character for when she perjured herself, and I've got the letters to prove it. I've got the letters to prove it. So I'll enjoy that. I'll enjoy that money from her. Her inheritance. Tell her that. The murder took place, Sherry, in 2013. The trial was 2019. I do know that Benny was in those texts. Benny's harassing Amber. Benny's like, "What about the breaking and entering?" And she goes like, "Just leave me alone." You'd think she said something about it. No, she said, "Won't you just leave me alone? Y'all silliness, leave me alone." And then Benny goes back, "Oh, Ernie will keep you entertained." Like, if you're not on your knees for Benny Keys, then you're against him, right? But yeah, Benny making up brand new phone numbers to contact me from. That's cute, Benny. That's cute. Hey, don't text me again. If so, I will turn this in for harassment via communications. Thank you. Rap is streaming me right now. He done lost his monetization for doing that. So, oh, there's the text. That's what I needed. Thank you. No, I'm not harassing nobody on YouTube. I've actually got you blocked on YouTube. So, no harassment. Goodbye. Leave, little trolley. What happened to the pillow under Mr. King's head? What do you mean? What happened to it? DC, what do you think happened to it? What do you think happened to the pillow, DC? Give me your opinion. Thank you. That's actually my daughter's voice too. I recorded her saying that, and I don't know if Ernie's in chat or not. No, it's not members only right now. I should make it members only. If anybody grabs those gifted memberships, we might go ahead and make it members only. I didn't want to do that, but you know, these heathens won't leave you no choice. DC ever answer me? What happened to the pillow under Mr. King's head? Guess not. Oh, well, the letters are going to get read. Yeah, Ernie couldn't stand to hear his brother talking about what he did. Yeah, Rose, you can stay and watch, but I haven't decided to do it yet. We'll just block everybody who's going to be an idiot, I guess. You make one video, not members only, and what happens? Yes, they're gifted memberships. Somebody was gifting them. Yeah, we're going to end up blocking everybody who's an idiot. The pillow was never turned into evidence, Jimbo. So what would you like to what do you think was on that pillow, DC? Other than Ronnie King's blood? What would you like to have been done with that? I'm eating some I don't know. I'm not an investigator. Why wasn't it? You tell me. I don't work for the state police. You know, I'm just a regular citizen who records killers when they confess to me. So how about that? You know. Thank you, Billy. It is on subscribers only. But there's no doubt that Shelby committed the murder all by himself, and then him and his sister Amber tried to concoct a story and thought, hey, let's run down there and just let them switch places because they'll give Ernie a slap on the wrist, 6 months for murder, and give him parole for murder. And Shelby said in his letter, hey, tell Ernie if he murdered somebody, I'd do it for him. Even more evidence. I seen the crime scene evidence. There could have been fingerprints, DNA, ECT. Okay. What do you want me to do about that? DC, the truth has been told. You don't think the truth has been told? What makes you think there's something else to be told? I'd love to hear it. I would love to hear what makes you think something else should be told. What you got? You want a new trial for Shelby? So do I. I would love to see him go to trial now. With all this new evidence. Guess who has the transcript between Shelby and Lucinda Lay in jail? This guy. But you'd think it was a fake, I'm sure. Shelby can't get a new trial. You know that, DC, right? He pled guilty. Have you seen him plead guilty, DC? Have you seen Shelby plead guilty? DC, hang out. I'll play it for you. It's great. It's awesome with a capital A, as Dick Vitale would say. Let's see. Where'd that video go? We played it here the other night and then again the other night. Maybe even yesterday. Oh, I know where it's at. Hang on. Stand videos. Just got to find my folder. Golly. So many folders. Sorry, I'm missing chat. Trying to show DC this video of her main man pleading guilty. But no, he didn't do it. Not Shelby Lee. Not Shelby Lee. Yep. Shelby Lee. Shelby Lee did it. Mm-hmm. It's not working.
I'm going to ask you, Mr. Charles Bonner, about February 17, 2013. You committed that offense by causing the death of one Ronnie King.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Can y'all hear it? I know you can't see it for some reason.
Tampering with physical evidence. How do you plead?
Here, Your Honor.
I'm going to ask you, Bonner, about February 17, 2013. You committed that offense by mutilating or altering or removing physical evidence from the scene of the crime that involved the death of Ronnie King.
Yes.
Count 3, robbery. How do you plead?
Here.
I'm going to ask you about February 17, 2013. You did, in fact, commit that offense by committing a theft, using threats or immediate use of physical force upon another, one Ronnie King, to accomplish that. While armed with a deadly weapon.
Yes.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
All right. Count 4. Kidnapping. Also a capital offense. How do you plead?
Here.
I want to ask you, Farmer, about February 17, 2013. You committed that offense by unlawfully restraining Ronnie King.
Here.
Did you do it?
Yes.
You did do it. Okay.
Unlawfully retained Ronnie
Count
King?
5.
What?
Burglary in first degree, Class B felony. How do you plead?
Here.
I want to ask you, Farmer, about February 17, 2013. You committed the offense of burglary by knowingly entering and remaining unlawfully in the residence of Ronnie King while armed with a deadly weapon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You listening, DC? Yes, sir.
All right. Count 6. Arson in second degree, Class B felony. How do you plead?
Here.
I'm going to ask you about February 17, 2013. You committed that offense by starting a fire to destroy or damage the building of another, specifically that of Ronnie King.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Count 7, being, having possession of a handgun, having been a convicted felon, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And I want to ask you if you did possess a handgun on February 17, 2013, after having been convicted of a felon.
Yes, sir.
Count 3, being persistent felony offender in
Well, I'll be dead burned. How's that even possible? Were you listening, DC? Did you run off? Truth usually runs you trolls off. Can't stand it. I don't see Shelby get a new trial. Well, he can't get a new trial because he did that. He pled guilty to that. Everything. He pled guilty to everything. Did you hear him say anything about anybody else? Yes, sir, Your Honor, but I had help. No. Yes, sir, Your Honor, but I was just there. I just helped. I was watching. One of those idiots actually said he never did anything. He was just a witness. Huh? A witness? No. The trial was in 2019. He pled guilty in 2020. So the reason why I pled guilty, other than the fact that he got a mere 20 years, I'm blurry. That's because of the digital background. The reason why he pled guilty, other than the fact that he got 20 years, was because the defense knew everything they lied about, everything she lied about, everything Amber lied about, everything John Paul Madden lied about, everything he lied about, all that stuff would have easily been debunked, and lies would have been told and showed. Not only would Shelby have been convicted and got many more years in prison, but all those people they put up to lying and perjuring themselves would have got, I'm roboing. Hello. Huh? Well, it might be this microphone I'm using. I'll take it out. Might be this microphone I'm using. I'll take it out. All right. Let me see if I can fix it. Now, can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me now. Video was better? Okay. That happened last time I had an external mic plugged in too. StreamYard just took their money out of my account, so maybe they were, just waiting. Maybe we'll slow him down a little bit here while we check see if his money's in the bank. I don't know. It's weird for them to take that out of my account at 10:55. Okay. So what I was saying, Shelby pled guilty. Yeah, I turned the camera off. It was blurry. I just turned it off. It's a digital background thing. I'll work on it later. Love, you are crazy. Slow down your internet if you're day late. Wow. I do have Spectrum, but I'm not late. Okay. I like to see faces too. I hate it. Sorry. All right. Let's get to a letter. Y'all want a letter? Mom. Hey, how are y'all doing? I hope fine. I love you and I miss you. Well, they served me out 5/23/2012, but my max is 2017. If I get in a fight, I'm 2017. That's good time. So look at 2017, okay? It's hard not to be fighting. I'm in a rough place. RUFF. I'm going to try to stay out of the way. Well, anyways, I love you and miss you. How's everybody doing? I hope good. Tell my sister thanks for writing me and telling me happy birthday too. I think I read this one. Yeah, I have read this one. Surely I didn't get the wrong stack. All righty. Okay. What do you need me to play at the end? Karen, what are we looking at? Rewind the live stream. What did we miss? I don't care to play something at the end. I do have the videos posted. Yes, I do have that. Okay. Mom, hey, sweetheart. I love you and miss you. Please forgive me, okay? I love you and I hope everything goes good for me and I get to see you all again. So how are you all doing? Hope and pray good. I miss you more than anything. Is that ice? Put in the refrigerator for me. I'm getting a little bit. Miss you more than anything. I should be out in May sometime. Look, I'm going to jury trial in March 4th. I get innocent or 15-5. I don't know what 15-5 means. So I should have I should have it. I go for trial in May on the death sentence. Look, someone please talk to Ernie for me. Tell him to tell the truth. Well, anyways, I miss you and I think about you all the time. Pray for you all every day. How's Steve doing? Tell him I love him too. How's my sister and the baby and her husband? Tell them I love them too. How's Angel? And sorry. And their boyfriend doing? She's of age. So 101 means educate. That's what we were told. Tell them I love them also. Look, I know I ain't been good there for you. I ain't been there for you. And I'm very sorry. And I do want to spend some time with you all. I can't wait to. So what have you been up to lately? What do you all do all day long? Mom, I promise you all something. If I beat this, I'm going to take care of everybody, even Ernie. Everybody's getting $1 million and a house and a car. I made my day. It made my day. You riding me. Thanks, honey. Mom, I'm all to hell. Can't sleep. Down and out. Stressed all the way out. Well, how's everybody doing? Ask Ernie, does he really hate me? I was going along with the joke for a few days. He's a fool, tell him. Tell him I said to tell the truth. My life is on the line here. He's put me through hell this time. Tell Amber I said to write me or I'm done with her. She needs to talk to Ernie for me. My life depends on it. Look, he need to tell the truth. Well, I'm getting mad. Love you. Shelby Shell. Right back. Tell someone to talk to Ernie for me, if they care. Tell everybody love them. How's Brit? So ask how people are doing. Love you. Your son forever, Shelby Shell. If you see my kids, tell them I love them, okay? Let me know how everything's going with everybody. Right back soon. Love you, sweetheart. Okay. One down. Right. Right. Yeah, come for me, Ernie. Now come and take my place, and I'll give you $1 million. Yeah, 101. Teach them a lesson. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, Asia. This is the hardest. I think we went over this one. I'm going to read this one again anyway. This is a bad one. Trigger warning on this. This is the hardest letter I've ever wrote in my life. But it's comma sense, and it's spelled C-O-M-A, separate word, S-E-N-C-S. No, S-E-N-T-S, comma sense. I would never do you like that. Bring a so-called brother to testify against you. So quit asking about me. Forget about me. And then, hey, how's everyone doing? I hope fine. I love you all, and I miss you all. Listen, Ernie got on the stand and gave his lying ass testimony against me on a death sentence where I would have to die in prison if I would have lost. You all brought him to court to testify against me. What are you doing?
3 batteries.
What kind?
They got 3 A's on them.
Right here. Show that back when you're done. I'll let this minor child leave the room and then I will continue. Yeah, comma sense. Actually, it's coma sense. It's spelled like this, actually. That's how it's spelled. Y'all brought him to court to testify against me. Why would you have, or why you should have stayed out of it? You wasn't testifying anyway. Do you hate me? I don't understand. Let someone else bring him. You've been picking his side. Why? You believe everything he says. And Angelina does too. Listen, I don't love you all. No, I'm sorry. My bad. I misread that. Listen, I love you all. I'm not wanted. I feel that way. You didn't come in the courtroom to talk to me or nothing. I always love you, but I'm never coming around you no more. And you can't love me and do that. So I will love you from a distance. Sorry, you made your bed, so sleep in it. Whoever wants to join you, they can cause. With family like that, I don't need no enemies. Sorry, you done it, not me. You better off without me anyway. You should not brought Ernie to come testify. Them lies on me. If you hate me that much, just tell me. You can't say you don't by doing that. I don't hate you all. Just stay away from me. Bye. You should have thought about it before you done it. So I'm better off not coming around you all no more. So don't ask me no more. Forget about it and listen to Ernie some more. He's brainwashed you all. So wish you all the best in life. I love you, but stay away from me. That's the end of that letter. Okay. I miss you really bad and love you. XOXOXO. Mom. Yeah, he's always blaming Ernie. Hey, what's going on? Well, I hope everything doing good for you all. Well, I got your letter today, but you didn't bring 2 girls up in it. How they doing? I hope fine. Well, I'm sitting in the hole still for 90 days. I should get out before I see the parole board, but it's not going to look good. So I think this time they will serve me out on it if I won't be on parole. Plus I'll be set free, but I'm not for sure how long though. I'm going to be a daddy to my kids, but if someone steps in my way, I will get a life sentence right then and there. Feel me? F this shit. F'd up my head this way of thinking. Feel me? Hell, it's been 12 effing years. F this. Well, I'm glad you and Steve are doing good. How about some pictures of you all now? Hell, I've none of Steve. Just that one. So send me some please. I love you and miss you too. Tell my sisters and the baby I love them too and I miss them. Welcome to the stand, Snowflake. Thank you. Do you hear how this guy goes up and down and just from, hey, I love you to, I can't stand this effing place. I'm in the hole. F this place, F this 12 years, F this, F that. Never talk to me again. Hey, I love you. Miss you. Can't wait to hug and give you a kiss. Like, bipolar much? Yeah, this kid's got some serious issues. Hey, honey, how are you doing? I hope fine. Me good. So how's that leg doing? I hope it's getting better, honey. I miss you and love you too. Hell, it surprised me when you couldn't come. Well, you can come see me next time when they come, or what? I sure hope so. I can't wait to see you. So how's my sisters doing? Tell them I love them and miss them too. So what's Steve been doing lately? Tell him I said what's up, okay? Well, anyways, I'm thinking of you, and I was wanting to tell you what a good mother you have been to all of us. So happy Mother's Day, honey. I wish you the best. I miss all the good times we had together. I can't wait to see you again. So how are you doing? Can you walk yet or what? Does it still hurt or is it getting better now? So how's my niece doing? I bet she's getting bigger than ever. I sure miss my kids, okay? Mom, I couldn't ask no more out of you. You've been the best mother to me. Thanks for everything. I love you more than anything in the whole world, all the way, and always will. Well, I'm going to go. So happy Mother's Day. I'm going to have to go write me back now. I love you so much. Okay. So I don't know if you heard the letter from last night or the night before, but when he blamed her for everything, said it was her fault when he was breaking into houses as a kid, and she turned him into the cops, and she's always been against him and been mean to him. But then right there, she's mother of the year, like mother of the world, best mother ever, actually. So, yeah, the Amber we're talking about ain't Amber Heard. It's an Amber Turd, but it ain't Amber Heard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's I've read. Put those in the wrong spot, I guess. But, all right, well, we'll get back to discussing. Hey, Coffee Talk, how's it going? All right. So, Amber is his sister. Amber is both Ernie and Shelby's sister. But she's not a Shell, right? Oh, he was texting with Amber. He's got her phone number on it. He took her. So those are legit. Ernie will be happy to see that with the things she said. She's been complicit with Shelby since he was arrested. Going to his attorney's meetings with him, where there's client attorney privilege, and discussing idiotic things like, I don't know, maybe trading places. Hey, Amber, go talk Ernie into just going and telling him he did it so they'll let me go and let him trade places with me. He'll get 6 months. I'll be rich because I'm going to sue him. I'll buy everybody a house, a car, and give them all $1 million. He serves out in 2039, and he has his first parole hearing in 2036, and I will be there. I will be there. Does sound like Jekyll and Hyde, right? So, I don't know how many of you know, but met up with Ernie today. And we had, I call it lunch. I guess it was late enough to be dinner for some people. Boy, they went nuts. They went nuts. Won't y'all give each other a kiss? Big romantic kiss. Are you guys out on date night? You know, they stole a picture off of a man's Facebook page. Somebody who doesn't even do YouTube. And used his photo claiming that he was coming on their panel. Put gay flag up behind him, put my picture on it, Ernie's picture on it. Can you believe they did an innocent man like that? Like, he don't even know him and doesn't want to know him. I called him. Actually, I messaged him, told him to call me. He called me. I've known him for, I'd say at least 27 years, 28 maybe. I got a job working at the newspaper, and he was already a sports writer there, and he was kind of my mentor, one of them. And I mean, he's a good dude, you know. He keeps to himself, and they're gay bashing him, and he is a homosexual. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he's a good man. When I called him, he said that his partner of 8 years, or his partner died 8 years ago, and that he didn't want anybody else no more. And he just keeps to himself and doesn't do social media really other than Facebook. And he looks for gospel music on there. And these people want to bully this guy. And why? You want to know why? He's my Facebook friend. Dan Ernie's Facebook friend. He's from Everett's. He even told me, because he was weird about like Ernie. He's like, I don't know, you know Ernie? I said, yeah, I know Ernie. He's like, I told him who Shelby was, and he goes, oh my God, yeah, I know who that is. I gave him a ride from somewhere down to Eastbrook one time. It was like, 4 or 5 miles, like maybe Everett's to Eastbrook. I don't know. But he is Leslie, and he's a good person. And, it freaked him out. He's still scared because he gave Shelby a ride. He's still scared. No matter what year Shelby gets out, Ernie will be worried from then on, but the rest of his life, this is scary, y'all. Well, verbal obsession. I don't really think Shelby's ever going to get out of prison. I just don't. He's very violent. He's a very violent person. And he's always in the hole. You guys heard that in his letters. He's always getting time added. He's not getting out of prison. No way. Oh, Shelby is Denny Daywall. He is a convicted murderer. He confessed, and then he pled guilty. When he confessed, he gave details. on exactly what he did, how he did it, and he was cold and calculated and laughed about it. And then, after getting a hung jury, before going to retrial, because he knew the jury this time would catch the lies that were told in the last one. Because nobody knew the defense was going to go up there and just blatantly lie. But they did. And they perjured themselves, many of them. So, yeah, he's guilty. Not a doubt in my mind. And you know, put a 1 in the chat if you've heard them talk about the pennies and jewelry that Shelby claims Ernie got on Brother's Day, which was a day before his arrest. Put a 1 in the chat. Well, those pennies and that jewelry, Shelby tried to sell that to me almost a week before Brother's Day. So his timeline don't add up. Timeline don't add up. So, and what these other channels are spewing is the words from Shelby. The words from the same idiot that said, hey, tell Ernie to go tell him he did it and they'll let us swap places. Like it was a hotel and he could just go, hey, you know, I'm here to swap rooms with my brother. He's going to get out of this room and let me have it. Okay. Are you that damn dumb? Ernie wouldn't respond to Amber. So he never even got, talked to her about that. She messaged him and messaged him and messaged him and messaged him and messaged him. But he wouldn't respond. She threatened him and told him, she heard he did it. All that was drummed up by Amber. And now we know that she knew Shelby did it. Because in Shelby's letter, when he's talking about swapping places, he says Amber doesn't talk to him. They said they'd let us trade places. Tell Ernie to talk to Amber. She knows what to say. Tell Ernie get up with Amber. Tell Amber make sure she gets up with Ernie. She knows what to say. She knew what to say, all right. She got up on the witness stand and lied. And that proves it. Shelby was saying, Mom, tell Ernie now that if he murdered somebody, I'd do it for him. So if he murdered somebody, Shelby would do it for him, which means Shelby knows Ernie didn't murder anybody, right? If he murdered somebody, I'd do it for him. So that means Shelby knows Ernie didn't murder anyone, right? No, I'm gonna have to go through that bag, and I guess I put the wrong ones up and laid out the wrong ones. So yeah, we'll have to figure those last few letters out and read them tomorrow. We got a troll in here, country girl. Mrs. Hippie Mysteries. When the DVDs were played, the defense, which I had never seen before, made it look like Ernie was the man. They played dirty. They said Ernie's car was leaving the crime scene. I, myself, along with many others, believed it. Why would the defense lie about it? But when we watched the video of the car, it wasn't the car at all. You reckon those 6 jurors that didn't vote to convict didn't watch the video either? You think they just voted not to convict and stuck with it? One of those things makes you wonder, huh? That's right, Denny. Thou shalt not kill. And personally, for me to take another person's life, it would have to be to defend the life of my own family or myself. Yeah. The defense, when I saw their defense and saw actually what I was said on the witness stand, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe they sat there and let those witnesses perjure themselves. Like you would have thought they would have verified their stories. Oh, yes. Thank you, Billy. Go Big Blue. But it's just, it's disgusting what people can do and take. And before you end, can I play his confession again? Yes, I will. Oh, that's cool, Jen Mel South. Yeah, you guys, we went over the trial here like other creators are saying we left stuff out. We didn't leave anything out. You can ask our chat members and the moderators here. Like we played every single bit of it. Everything that you can see anywhere else, you can see here. It was here. It's still here. It's still on my channel. If it's anywhere else, it's been stolen from me. Actually. Go Big Blue 616 Love. I don't care if you like it or not. That's my team. I just didn't think Gail. I just didn't think that the defense would flat out lie. I didn't think that was ethical. I didn't think a ethical lawyer would do so. Obviously, in my opinion, Shelby's attorneys weren't ethical. It's been rumored, it's been said from the mouth of Shelby that he slept with his attorney. Yeah, he stole them. Liberator. Go Sports. That's right. Bearcats. Cincinnati Bearcats, maybe, right? Now, I know lawyers lie, but like, I think it's unethical to destroy one man who's an innocent man, destroy his character and destroy, try to defame him, and or two men in order to set free a murderer. Yeah, I know money talks, but this guy had public defenders. Thank you, Gail. It's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. All right, let me see if I can find this again real quick. I deleted it. No, I didn't delete it. Here it goes. See if this pulls up better than it did last time. Huh. They still ain't going to show it. Huh. I don't know why. Well, I'll play it in the background anyway.
I'm going to ask you, Mr. Sheriff, on or about February 17, 2013, you committed that offense by causing the death of one Ronnie King.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. Count two, tampering with physical evidence. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I'm going to ask you if
That's the wrong thing. You all said the confession. Let me find that. My bad. Okay. Now there we go. We'll play the confession. Stream on. Oh gosh. I'm having a bad go of it. Hang on.
Well, hey, bro. What's up, buddy? Buddy, I was trying to sleep, bro. You got a minute ago. I woke up. Okay. Hey, you all right, brother? Hey, you still got them pennies? Yeah. All right, cool. Everybody okay? Yeah, bring them, man. I'll buy them. What do you want for them? This gas money, Don. Hey. All right. So? Yeah. Hey, what time you gonna come down? I don't wait around. You get out of bed. You need to start telling them. You want me to give them up? You want me to give them a holler? Yeah. We holler at them. So they got to get me. Hey, let me ask you a question. What's up? Between me and you, Ernie called me last night, after you guys left. He called me at 3 o'clock last night. Yeah. Did you tell him that you went up there and killed old dude? Yeah, he knows it. Through the shows and everything, you hear me? Yeah. The jury, he knows it. I told him, I said, Ernie, I won't trust you right here. You think I can trust you? Yeah. You think I can, Jim, for real? Yeah, he's your brother, man. He won't do nothing. You know what? He loves you, man. All he does is talk about Shelby Lee, Hey, he told me last night, man. You hear me? At 3 o'clock. When I was fast to fucking sleep, it's 3:40 something. He called me. And I was talking to him. And, man, he sounded like he really loves me. You know what? Yeah, he's worried about you, dude. He don't want you to kill nobody else, man. He don't, bro.
You hear him laugh?
He talks like he knows that guy, that king, man. Yeah. He did. He knew him. You hear me? Yeah. If you plan on taking him with you, man, is there any way you could do it and not kill nobody? Just like, rob them and tie them up or something and get out of there? That's what I told him. I said, I won't if you get the handcuffs for me. Yeah. If you get the handcuffs, that's the house before you get to them. If you don't, I'm going to have to, you hear me? So if I get them handcuffs, then I can get some shit to tie them up with. You feel me? Bed sheets, rip the strips. Yeah. But if you don't get the handcuffs, I took you a chance to tie them up. I never use a duct tape anymore. Never use a duct tape anymore. Is that what you used on Ronnie? I used it on my lock, bro. And zip ties, dude, he was breaking them up. They broke six zip ties. You hear me? 6 of them. Ronnie King did? Yeah. He was breaking them left and right. I mean, big rows of duct tape. Dude, he broke the whole fucking road.
Breaking zip ties left and right.
You hear me? Yeah. And I just looked. And he was getting off the ground when I come in there and they was pumping shots down on the corner. I just wanted to kick him right in the face. I said, you stupid son of a bitch. And then after that, I went looking for a hammer or something. You know what I'm saying? I could kill him real quiet with. Yeah. Then I started taking his mouth and his fucking nose and shit up. Then he just started fucking adrenaline in his, bro. And he was, I ain't never seen him like that strong, man. Well, he didn't really leave no choice but kill him, did he? He really did make no choice. When he broke the last time, I said, I told you, motherfuckers. And I took a film of him, and he grabbed hold of me. When he grabbed hold of me, I went, oh, you hear me? Yeah, I mean, he would have killed you, I guess, if you wouldn't kill him. Goddamn right. Hey, dude, he was out, I'm going to say out there me, but dude, he was fighting that fucking shit. I said, I put it on him. I put a whole goddamn roll on him, Ronnie. A whole roll, bro. You hear me? Yeah. And he broke the fucking nothing. Hey, Ernie's calling me, man. Let me get that, and I'll call you back. We'll set something up for later. All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
Yeah. You hear that cold, calculated? He broke 6 zip ties. Broke a whole effing roll of duct tape, bro. I'll never use duct tape again. I used duct tape my whole effing life. Yeah, he was definitely looking for my approval. Like I was going to be cool with it. I was not cool with it. That's why when he told me in my basement, after he had just told Ernie, I told Ernie, we talked about it after he took Shelby home, said we need to go. We got to go turn him in. And we did. And I get it now. I get why people stay out of stuff. I wouldn't do anything any differently. But I get why people don't. They have flipped the script. Of course, it's only those idiot YouTubers. But still. Hard to believe that anybody can listen to that and not hear a cold, calculated, cold-blooded killer. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Talk any questions at all? You can talk. Ask me anything you want. Ask me anything. If I know the truth, if I know the answer, I'll tell you the truth. If I don't know the answer, I won't speak on it. Or I'll say I don't know. There's a lot of things, that have happened over the years, and I don't remember things as well as I used to either. So There is that. So, so was they wanting to help pin the murder? Was they wanting Ernie to help pin the murder on someone else? No, mammy. They wanted Ernie to go in there and say he did it and take Shelby's place. Yeah, that's a wow. It's a big wow. Was Shelby always like psycho? I don't know. I didn't know him. He got out. I think it was just after Thanksgiving, 2012. He committed that murder in February February the 13th. No, February the 17th, 2013. So yeah, I just knew him a couple months, if that, maybe 6 or 7 weeks. I will say that in the time that I knew him, I mean, he was, very easygoing. He worked for me some, and he was a hard worker. And never really gave me any inkling of what was inside of him until, he told me that he'd slapped his wife around, and I told him then I didn't care much for that. I didn't want to hear it. And my wife gave her makeup to cover her face with. I think they defend him for nefarious reasons, but also what he says is normal talk to them because they're birds of a feather. Right, Asia. They are birds of a feather. Yeah, he has spent most of his life locked up. Like he says that in his letters too, I mean, 11 or 12 years that he served right before he got out and killed that man. And he was in prison then for robbing elderly people, tying them up and robbing them, putting them in a closet. Chaotic has an awesome channel. It's all true crime and Johnny. True crime and Johnny. He does say he's sorry sometimes, and then he'll turn around in the next breath and say he didn't do it or screw everybody. Thank you, Gail. I'm very proud of my family. We actually have family night, usually once a week here at the stand. It's pretty much been me and my youngest, Molly, but Mama C comes on sometimes, and we have a blast. We're going to get this board game and play it. We kind of played it online a little bit last time, but we do have fun. It's a good time. Shay says, Chaotic, we're going to get a verdict tomorrow. Uh-oh. You think so? What do you think, Chaotic? Are we going to get a verdict tomorrow? Thank you, E Squared. Oh, Chaotic believes so too. All right. Good deal. Ernie is very different from his family. I've said that through, from the beginning. Even when Ernie and I weren't exactly seeing eye to eye, I knew nothing like them. Thank you, Gail. Stand live with me when the verdict comes in. I will. Yeah. If it comes in, Mama C has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I have to get blood drawn. But even if I'm getting blood drawn, though, I'll go live. I'll jump on panel. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. I agree, Just Legs. He has a black soul. Thank you, Julie Walker. There's a lot of people blinded by hate. Oh, there's even more. MC, there's even more. He's just, How old was Shelby when Ronnie King? I don't know. How old is he now? Let's see. Somebody sent me a screenshot earlier with his parole stuff on it. Let me. Oh, here it is. It was E Squared. Sent me that. Probably got his age on it. I don't see it. Oh, 39. Let's see. He's 39 now, I guess. So, and the Ronnie King was about 9 years ago. So what? He was 30. Yeah. Now the trial, yeah, he would have been 37. But the murder was, he would have been 30, around 30. I called you a troll once. Sorry. Were you being a troll? Oh, gosh. Sick dog will always bite again. Well, thank you, Shits and Giggles. JC, I have to commend you on the strength and resilience you display after having gone through all you've endured. You are truly a hero in my eyes. You and your family should be very proud. Rightfully so. Thank you. Definitely does. Was he on drive too, Jimbo? What do you mean? Was he on drive? What do you mean, Jamie? Well, thank you, D. Martinson. You're welcome. Was there a lot of people in that hometown that respected Ronnie King? I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't know Ronnie King. Never had heard of him before. I could not tell you. I just don't know. You're welcome, Shits and Giggles. Did Shelby know Ronnie King personally? I think so. Shelby said in the jailhouse interview that he liked Ronnie and Ronnie loaned him money to get married on. So, but, a minute before that, he's like, I ain't seen Ronnie King in a long time, But then a minute later, I like Ronnie. He loaned me money to get married on. I was going to pay him back. Do I know? Let's see. I've missed some. Thank you, Just Legs. You may think it's funny, but I did see that. What country girl? What'd you see in the screenshot? Yeah, Shelby's baby's mama and kids rented an apartment from Ronnie King. He says, that's what Shelby said. JC, do you know if Ronnie King ever had Shelby Shell previous lockups? I don't think so. Thank you, Jane D. You have a blessed night too. Thank you, Lisa Cooper. Yeah, I think a lot of their kids are trying to heal from childhood trauma, and YouTube won't leave any of them alone, to be honest with you. Especially Ernie. Of course, Ernie's on YouTube, but about the troll thing. What is it, country girl? I don't know why, but I feel it was a possible payback thing on Shelby Shell's behalf. I don't know. Possibly. Just asking questions you had heard about me from Jenna's channel. Oh. Sorry. I must have been triggered by your question. I'm sorry. Shelby's handsome like Ernie, but is very dark looking. A lot of people say they look similar, that they have the same features and complexion. How RK was off looks more like a HB crime. Looked at how awful he did that man. He did do very awful. Very awful. Good night, Gail. Sorry, I had said drive. LOL. Shelby was on drugs. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I just think he was evil. I really believe he's evil. I believe Detective Cornett said that was the most evil man he'd ever been in a car with. They do, but the eyes are completely different. Jimbo, they just think it's funny, but I did see it and may have screenshots. What is it, country girl? What did you see? What may think what's funny? Or they think what's funny? Crazy for sure. His letters say that. Yeah, his letters show that he's psychopath, right? Like he's in the very least bipolar and switches multiple times while writing a letter. It's all right, Ern. Ernie's mods timed me out today because I called him Ern. He said, that ain't Jimbo. He don't call him Ern. I've been calling him Ern for 20 years. Thank you, Mama T43. Don't see robbery here. I see pennies and jewelry as to say worthless memorabilia for SS to spit in Ronnie King's face. Possibly. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really know Shelby. I definitely, and I'm not trying to say anything, that I'm better than anybody or that, we're not alike. We didn't have anything in common. So, we didn't hang out. We weren't friends. He did do some work for me and he did a good job. And he was always super respectful around me and my family. But then he did what he did and then he bragged about it to me. And, that's something he shouldn't have done. The murder. Bragging about it. He shouldn't have done that either, but he shouldn't have murdered that man. I agree, Sandy. Yeah, Ernie, you don't have to apologize. Ernie's going to do a live, he said, after this. I'll be taking the rest of the week off to hang out with his celebrity friends this weekend. Troll thing was hilarious today. Yeah, wasn't it? Weekend plan, talking about future projects on screen. Yeah, I'll tell you, I took a few days and I didn't want to. I really enjoyed going live and it doesn't matter if we got 10 people in chat or, 1,000 people in chat. I enjoy it. And I enjoy, we go over cold cases and popular cases, high profile cases, cases that were solved, cases that are still unsolved, not necessarily cold. We just have a lot of fun here. Why is Lisa's channel gone? I don't know. Has it? I don't think so. Who has you blocked? Verbal Obsession? Yeah, you don't need that, man. You don't need those flashbacks and stuff. Stay away from it. Anytime we go and I play Shelby, I'll give you a heads up. If you're in chat, you can just turn it off for about 5 minutes. Oh, Ernie, did you get an email from me about Lisa? Ernie, get you some rest, buddy. Yeah, it's got to be tough, right? Couldn't imagine that being my little brother. You never want to think about anything like that. Well, all right, guys, it's midnight, and we had a good time and went over plenty of stuff and answered some questions, had some trolls. I like a little trolling every now and then. It's fun. You know, let them say what they got to say and then move on their merry way. We go right back to blocking and getting real quick to the blocks. So it's okay if he abandons us for other friends, you'll adopt us. That's right. Yeah, you guys can come here while Ernie's on break. Oh, good night, Kat. Hey, thank you all for being here tonight and being so active in chat. It was moving fast and I had it set on slow. So I appreciate everybody and all the questions and comments. Keep them coming. Love it. If I can't answer it, I'll tell you I can't answer it. And if I can, I'll tell you the truth. So hope you guys enjoyed Memorial Day. Hope you guys remember those who died so that we can live and have this freedom in our country. Freedom to bash each other on social media. Anyway, good night, y'all. I'm Jimbo, coming to you live from the stand.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the new stuff. You cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough
I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I